this channel, I'll teach you simple yet amazing recipe, that you can use to spice up your cooking. Either you like cooking or not, so you can spice up your cooking. You can learn new things on this channel. I promise you it will be worth your while. So today I'll be making a very interesting recipe which is known as yam piccata. So yam piccata is a very simple but interesting meal, very simple to make. You can make it as breakfast or lunch. I prefer it for lunch. I don't prefer it for dinner. I would rather make it as breakfast or lunch because it is very nice. And just come with me as I'll show you how to make this amazing recipe. The ingredient for this recipe is very simple: salt to taste, all-purpose flour, eggs, vegetable oil, seasoning cube, grounded pepper, red pepper, green pepper, a cube of onion, and of course the chief of the ingredients, which is yam. So you can either use a tuber of yam or half tuber, whichever, depending on your taste. You can decide whichever one suits you, but I just sliced in half tuber of yam, and I'll be this is my preferred shape that I want. You can as well just divide it into 4, whichever one suits you, just for it to look interesting and to look organized. Okay, so the first thing to do is that we would boil our yam, but what we need to do is that we don't need to boil it completely. We don't need to cook it completely. About 70%, 75% is fine. So this is a slightly boiled water. I'll just place my yam inside of it. So you add a bit of salt. The amount of salt you want, you just add to it. So after adding the salt, you cover it and let it boil for. Let it cook for like 70%, not 100%. We'll still fry it. So while we are waiting for the yam to boil up, we'll start prepping our little ingredients. This is red pepper. You can start with this. So now the yam is about 70% done. I'll just drain the water and I'll leave it to cool. So I need to arrange it for it to cool. I'll do this on a tray. So while I'm leaving the yam to cool, I will start prepping my ingredients. The egg, I will break it. Add a grounded pepper and seasoning cube. Some people usually add it to the flour, but I really don't prefer that. This will make the seasoning to get into the yam really well. Then salt to taste, grounded pepper, as much as you want. Then the pepper, red bell pepper, the green, this point, you whisk everything together. Give it a good whisk so that the ingredients can what's the word now? So that the sauce mix properly and you don't have particles at the down part of the plate. So the all-purpose flour, I would pour it here. I'm supposed to do this in a big bowl, but I'll just do it on the chopping board. I have to coat the yam with the flour. So you coat it, you dust off the excess flour and you turn it back. So you do this for all the yam. So you see the reason why you need to let the yam cool off, so that it can be easy to grab and you can do what you want to do. So you have to coat the yam with the flour very well, but as you're doing it, make sure you're shaking off the excess flour. So you do this quickly. So at this point, you put in your oil. So at this point, we'll wait for the oil to get hot a bit, not too hot, but hot a bit. So this is how we go about it. You use your hand and then you make sure that the ingredients sit on the yam. See, that's why you need a base for the yam. So when the oil is hot, you see that it will sizzle. Whenever you put anything in it, it will sizzle. But if it's not hot, it will just sit in the oil. But this is to show that our oil is hot enough. So just keep placing the ingredients on the yam and fry. So at this point, you need very low heat. The heat to be minimum. So you keep it on low heat and you make sure that it fries until it is golden brown. That's where you know that it is actually ready for eating. Fry, you check. So this is not a kind of meal that you start making and you go to your living room to watch a movie or something. You have to stay with it if you don't want to eat burnt food. So just check it occasionally to know whether it is ready or not. It is almost ready. In fact, this is ready. So you have to be careful. See how beautiful it looks. So this is the outcome of our yam piccata. It's colorful. Oh, I feel like eating it already. So would you be making this recipe for your family, your loved ones, your children? Kindly let me know in the comment section, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that.